Good afternoon, country people. Them we glad for meet up una for this side for Equinox Tori House. Last PIDGIN news debate for inside the moon for December, and the last PIDGIN news debate we'll go meet up una for 2019. Sabi say we'll go meet up again if Papa got the help. Now the Saturday for inside 2020. This afternoon we go turn back for talk plenty of the thing that will they happen for inside the week. Some of the trunk thing that will look for inside will be happen. Sabi say this palaver for house we throw away for side for a Biamasi lack. We go turn back for talk on top that chapter. Sabi to say 4 people them they be sleep straight for Sikada palaver for house we Ichakara. Then 16 also here they get caught. They be there for on top hospital bed. We go take una too. We talk this palaver way happen for Galim now for West region. Now for Christmas Day where the talk says on Yeman says he take gun, he shoot some pikin where he get 22-year-old. So the pikin die, another person he dey for on top hospital bed. Tori we meet we after he talk for we say that Yeman they do already put it for back counter. We go talk that chapter 2 this afternoon. Now so too we go turn talk other small vex that will be happen inside this week. We just finish. Sabi say work people them for Razé for Garwa they be provoke. Now so too even sick people them where they did change them blood for that side for Yawinde too they be provoke for Sika Palava say walked in them on top their skin e no be them. All this story them plus other one we go try for bring am this afternoon. But Sabi say for Sika small problem for this afternoon then only we two. It means say me and a Reverend Bay Christian we come arrive for side for Limbe. Reverend, good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Ambassador. Good afternoon, viewers of Equinox TV. I just want to salute all country people them. I say we thank God, say God don't guide me for the year. So we don't come for the last PIDGIN news debate where it did not today, it happened today. And thank God, say God bring design and say that me one could for here today. Ambassador could meet out like ambassador own committee and ambassador country where they come to be ambassador and talk. All right. So today we go pour the Tori as well God don't put them for our heart.
Okay, and Sabi say Tori we di meet we for that side so for Boya. It tell we say Bishop Emmanuel Balanjo Bushu we be the bishop for Boya diocese. He don't go for go rest. It means say don't go for pension. As we Tori enter for we here and just now the appointment letter we come up for Papa for my country for Vatican. It show say na Bishop Emmanuel with the talk na Bishop Michael Bibi for that side so for Bamenda we be then auxiliary bishop for Bamenda the side. Now he go Shidon like bishop for half time for that side so for Boya diocese. As we it so they go check for appoint new bishop. So the victory for people them or Catholic people them for under Boya diocese now say Bishop Emmanuel Balanjo Bushu he don't go for pension. Then Bishop Michael Bibi where if be there for Bamenda now he go Shidon for half time as we they call him administrator for inside a Boya diocese. You get your own line for church, but maybe you go and talk some more on top of this palaver for Boya. Is he had before he hears a person he go pension or he take pension E1 where they no drive it for inside Africa. Plenty they don't also congratulate for Bishop Emmanuel Balanjo Bushu.
Well, Ambassador, now the right thing that we will believe and say whether you be man of God, whether you be civil servant or be state man, any man get time must rest. You know, say if I say me you go rest where you see they strong, so that at least if you do some other things before God call you. So I believe and say a good step where it show everybody say even as you serve God, carry some time to if I for go rest as a bishop don't take a rest to go rest more. So that at least go do like a advisor or counsel other bishop them, other people them for say we didn't do and too well the way we be do them. And I believe and to say even for our country, for our people to take over and say a good thing for you for take rest. So when pension can no vex, now I wait for you to go rest so that you get more power so that you will stay long too for this well.
Now you just have say nice decide. They say nice decide say one take a pension.
Yes.
Not gonna say they be forced say your own time don't finish go.
Never taste na find ambassador. When each don't it say me go rest. Now the advice area for say na good thing move when pension come. Because some people never even today for today's way they never go on pension. They want work stay until they die. And when you block another person for other young people then for come up to where they feel be aspiring for work to for make the work to move ahead. So that's why I talk say fine say me win respect for the pension we decide to go as a bishop, don't show we example, which you go for take pension. Whether it's for 60 years, at least go rest. Me other people and counsel that at least if you coach other people and say, look, now so as a bishop, you don't take pension by yourself. The no man no force you, no man push you, say come out for that office. And I think in that way, it be for later more copy them. That very good waiting way if I'm more copy them.
Now, when we look at the person we get for can chop the chair, where Bishop Emmanuel Balanjo Bushu 11 for Boya, na person 2 a day for zone, where they call them say ground zero, he day for Bamenda, and they don't just push it sending for Boya, where Boya 2, plenty people they call and say ground zero, he check say he go already sabi the ground already for some kind of small thing them where they happen for town.
Yes, I know say for before they were appointed, don't look and say be capable for do weight way is so for do as bishop for the, as auxiliary bishop for Boyade, because even though they want to say we are Bamenda na ground zero, we are not ground zero. No man because we don't see place, don't be a little bit council, but 10 and 2 for Boya, it not be easy. Because if you look at all that schools them around Boya, around Tole, they need to go and responsible for bishop for make us say meeting a worker fine. So I believe I say to count with a lot of tax for hand for make sure say pushing them, meeting them move forward.
Yeah, and people there they know Sabi Emmanuel Balanjo Bushu. He be done before Boya for long. He be common aside for Yagua before he come for Boya. But just now, he don't take rest. Bishop Michael Bibi, where they don't put it for that side for Lukot Boya diocese for some time before they give a point. He too, na person where people then they don't give respect for Sika say since Palava starts for Norwest. Now one of the bishop then that way don't the enter for the bush place them for try for meet up people there they don't run enter for bush. So maybe we the talk congratulate for Bishop Michael Bibi, we go Chidon on top that chair for Emmanuel Balanjo Bushu for that side, so for Boya. We go left that chapter for one way just happened this Saturday. We go enter for Tori says we day for inside we own book where we day for we before. We go start now for that side, so for Yawendem for this house where it be fall for side for Yawendem. They call them na Biamasi Lak we house it be true for them inside this week according to wait we enter we here. This story building, it be been at that kind of house where Baba, another one, Baba, now so take 4 different houses where the Baba, different house on top them skin, where the house, it tombo side, for side where they call them say Biamasi Lak, it be then a 2 surprise, plenty people them. They be talk, say, now some company where they so, it been a company where they make binet, now they build the house, where the house it fall for down, the house fall, where we hear say contractors have, it be there for inside, and some other work people them last, we hear say around 4 people them they be sleep straight for Sika this palava for house where it fall, and on top that chapter 16 people then to the day where it dey so they get caught for Sika to it happen for that house or side where they call them say Biamasi Lak. And we sabi say this house where it fall work it be dey too plenty. Now for Sika why that we soldier them where they the walk to for corner road, soldier them where they walk for road, where they fix road them they be house where Colonel Jackson says now be one of the headman them for the soldier, and army rescue people them they no be tired for work that day. For Sika say from daytime where the house it fall so take for night as soon as see they be get plenty work for do with caterpillar for see as when they go come out people there they be sick or people there in their house it be fall on top their skin, one day where they get caught and one day where they be die. So it be then a plenty work for this soldier people them for engineering department for soldier side where they call them génie militaire as well they call them for French, and even people them for army rescue where big man Oga Ekoso or them they be work for see as well they go come on these people them where it dey so they be they inside that dirty where house it be fall on top them. No man never feel for talk wait it really pass for the house where it fall for that side for Yawende, but plenty they the point finger now for ground where be shake for inside this week. Sabi say ground be shake for south regions, ground to be shake too for Kumba for up station. So people they usually talk say now for Sika that ground where shake where it make this house it fall for them. Now Reverend Prekison, when we see this kind of thing happen for them, house no fit just come out. So for the 4-story building house it just come out it fall for them. And so now no person, no man never fit for talk the cost for this house wave also.
Well, Ambassador, I just want to talk about our country, the way people they do things, they need to take in consideration the life of the people, the way they be involved. Because if you look at very well, when the one big house, we get one department for Kamaruka and say town planning, and the council to be one of the people in 2 ways. They for supervise for see and say any house where they belong, the way they so build the house for the material, the way they don't put down for the building plan, the material so use them. Sometimes it's the way when they build house, people they need check. They need check the material them, and because the money where sometimes you get a contractor want put plenty money for pocket. You go buy material, the other small low cost material them. Sometimes so use rod 8, you go buy rod 6, or sometimes so rod 10, you go buy rod 8, and because you want to find some extra money on top, and sometimes they you go mix the cement, you go be for the texture way, it show for carry the house for the normal of how the story building so carry them, and the lapses in that will get and where will the big houses, and I believe and say now times way the race will take precaution when they want big house, people so take precaution because your own life is be in danger, because if you stay in that kind of house and then you fall in there, you still go die. You know what to say? I will spare because you get house. You go to that or you build the house. The contractor, if the contractor say that house, that very building, it will die. So be very careful when we build house. And I want to beg government to say when houses them be, especially some particular sensitive places, them they so will take responsibility for monitor, for take care, for see how they build the house, for see the material be equivalent to what the way they want build the house. Because some people they want build story building, they don't want to kind of light material put that for down. When told the building go for up 1 year, the weight not fit carry the foundation again. 1 year it crack, and when it crack, the whole house will come down.
No, so talk we never fit for talk till it really pass. But people there they don't talk, they try for talk. Say I did like say you be sabi or maybe you no be sabi. But last week ground be shake for place like South Region. Governor said the talk about that ground will shake. Then you get even for Kumba side for up station where people then to up station they be fear so ground it be the shake. So they talk say maybe now the thing that will cause them. But people they talk say if true if not just small that shaking. Then it means say maybe they walked in them where they use them for build the house now you get question.
Well, Ambassador, if we say now true ground be shake, I believe I say other houses to the around. Where if ground shake, you know what broke like EQUINOXE house, it took another house around for sure say so now the impact for the ground way is shake. And truly if the ground be shake, where they build a house for the material they so build the house, at least you know how to broke down all. At least for crack, we will say the crack or for some kind of way. But the way the house fall, it shows the material then need to be truly ground don't shake. But where ground one shake where the material they be like how they be the EQUINOXE house and also they be strong. Where if the ground shake, you never don't fall for down so. You must see a crack for wall house or kind of thing away if you even give people the room for escape. So I believe myself that the material where they build the house, they didn't be built well.
Alright, and he carries 4 people them heads he go and 16 people them as so here they be get caught for sika this still way pass for BMC lack. We is also talk and share for that people them as so enter for different chapter. We go turn back for inside the Douala here. Nothing we also get for continue for talk. Now we place for talk so that even government says if they never hear they fit for here. We go take una go for Sodiko then for under Douala for subdivision for talk palava this government school na government bilingual high school Sodiko we immediately as well they send picking them for break for this Christmas and New Year break na so to breeze way pass for them he carry the class for that side so for inside government bilingual high school Sodiko he take them go with them as well we here na so take 6 classroom them we get people there they do Alman you want them for Espanol you get from 2A and from 2D and other class away they so you carry them plus staff room. So just now they face that for government bilingual high school Sodiko and plenty people them they don't talk say God is sabi as well be they do it in for say say this house if fall or the breeze it can't throw the classroom now after where they don't send picking them for break. Imagine say na time where this picking they be day school and they be day inside class waiting for the talk maybe you know for the talk so this kind of small way as well the talk for say na baby or what in bed one thing they we don't be handicap for the people them na palava for this classroom them we will sabi say picking them they get for turn back for school for number 6 day inside January moon 2020 now breeze that so he carry the class so they throw for far we say all man wake up for morning time it is surprise for the kind of thing will happen for inside government bilingual high school Sodiko. So just now they beg minister for college book when ma Paulina Lovalionga as sabi say they already see the school and even other big people them where they come up for Sodiko sites and PTA people them where they get sorry hearts all man the beg na beg for say make they see as when they go be that class before school is start for number 6 day. But as we talk now the thing that we see for we before Sabi say if they no fit for build that school before number 6 day, na im mean say when pikin dey go school, as soon as sabi, the pikin dey go get fine place for shidon, but na for under sun. Rainfall, e go meter them. Na so the pikin dey go shidon if they no build the classroom them back before number 6 day inside the January moon school in the open. So na big bag where they send out for all people them. Reverend B. Christian, you don't see to happen for that school, and as we talk, God sabi as we make it in. Now just one day after we they close the picking them, breeze it can pass, it commote the class, and the class just dey empty. So
well, Ambassador, it'd be very horrible. It'd be very, very horrible. And we thank God because God be God. Because if God be for that school, for that people, I don't know which way, as you just talk, we will talk for years. Sometimes we will talk where water will come for our eye, they fall for down. We will talk on time where they carry one for our hate. And we will now give a lot of sympathy for condolence for family the way they don't lost. They are picking them for that incident or the one they for court for hospital. But I want to talk say it's a shame for this dispensation for see a whole government hospital for inside government school for inside economic capital
for Kalabot.
For Karabot.
Society will block it.
No, even society will block Ambassador. For this dispensation, I want to talk about when government talk about education, for education. I mean, this time, Cameroon don't big pass for the kind of thing. Even for bush, sometimes some village we can talk about. We understand that say where sometimes when they for carry material, Douala way sand for Douala, cement for Douala they make up. All things for Douala they do them. Road na inside Douala, Ambassador. Sometimes they want to continue to look into Amasa. They come and say she don't it take too straight. Why did not be all the school block? Why did not be all the school block? It be very, very inconvenience for system picking and go shit up inside that kind of structure for land. For on time say for on time way we talk say money be there, but we be still inside that kind of buildings them. I mean, for economic capital, government need for sit up for make sure look a whole staff room inside Karabo for economic capital. And some kind of thing will be shocking, it be deplorable. So it be devastating for that type of stuff. Say, and the government get up.
Now plenty people they asked question. That house when you see that Kalabo the way they think come out, it shows say the thing no be trunk say for under.
You need see even small houses stand corner. Small people are small house they see stand. That one broke. It means even for down, if you don't chop for down, if you don't rot it all for down, and then no money be the care. No money be care. I believe we so look the life of our speaking that may be very important for us. If we not begin to make now so Ambassador for our own time, if we begin to do education way, sometimes we begin to other tools. So when in those days, maybe now with this modern world, we go see a whole economic capital picking a level Karabot, and then wait till we project our own country for the whole world. When the world say we've been at the most poorest country on how and they understand we government in mind, because I don't think say a whole Douala. No. It be horrible. Government need for intervene immediately. This is one of just make government say government sit up. More not election for TV. Then we talk how we country they find thing and they find educational system they find because people they waiting for go for school. They must sit in place where they can't sit down for learn the book. And they find too the way they fit sit down to learn book fine. Where they fit can be to the minister that you to they give a good memory for which side they start to learn a book so they can be minister like you. That kind of thing also can think am. I mean, we have a modern world. So we pray for government for education. Manana Lumba say, me then take immediate action. We don't just sit down and then take immediate action.
All right, and just for Sabi say we will surely do small follow-up for this government bilingual high school as Sodiko after with the house before. We don't give them small space, we don't give small space for see whether work go the pass. But anyhow, Sabi say we do for all corner, we will surely turn back for them for see whether something don't start. But if nothing never start, now I mean say they're picking them. They will surely get a strong time for learn book when school it go start for number 6 day. Inside a January moon for 2020. We go left the arrangements for school for Sodiko. We take una go for this war what will be happen for place where they call them say a Galim. Now for West region where it is so Christmas Day it be war for people them for inside Galim. As we tori enter for here now for the bar where they say some fights it be they happen Ketu de be fair come, they shoot gun for up, fight, he go, he stop. Then they say some nye man, he come, he start shoot any kind of way. Now they smash for them, we bullets except he come out, he enter for some one man in belly, we know now be the fight. Now bullet two that will be meet up and for the ground for place where this arraignment happen. Then we hear say one person says oh na go see small time, one person today we he be get caught for a foot. When na so bullet he touch he we are so turn back for ground for number 26 there for this moon. We meet up people there at the top. Ton talk about the thing will be happen for Christmas Day. Sabi self say the arraignment he carry some 22-year-old boy head. He go when na for Sika say was hospital for Galim. He no be fit for lookout. He own condition. One person they will meet up and two for hospital bed. He own case na a foot where they so bullet. He be touch am will meet up here on top hospital bed for that side so for Galim as soon as him. And this etc for Terry. He no be then apart for the fight. But he talk say fight be the happen. They drive the people them come out and for outside bar. For outside bar now, he dey like say they be so continue for fight. Ketu they can shoot for air. He stop before this near man say we can shoot. After we come up for hospital, we be go towards near them office for that side for Galim. We meet up some population the way they turn up for outside. We be try for enter office or try for ask question. Waiting they happen. Then say they no be fit for talk. For Sika say they surprise for the thing with their combi. He do am na man way all people them for inside Galim. They be sabi say he be na person way he dey straight. He no be na bembe nye man. But tori way enter we here. He tell we say they don't put the man to for back counter. Now, Reverend, when you see this kind of thing, they talk say when uniform people they come for any site, we fight day, we no native. First thing, me I no be uniform man, they shoot na for air, for say make people them fear.
Yes.
We hear say Ketu then come, they can shoot for air, place quiet. Then this near man will come, he just shoot anyhow. One person head go. One person there for hospital. We hear say they did them plenty where they be get to cut them for Sika bullet to touch them. That will never fit for talk for Sika so see now only one person. Now, generally, they say the man they already put it from Gata. Wait you get for talk for the thing will happen. Now only in Gata be get for be that punishment for that man. Or wait till you check say if you do it. You know if you bring back the life. Well,
Ambassador, what I was talking and say for our government today, they don't take law Trump off for window. Law get value again for our country, because you see say this so the policeman way he don't do that act. They say don't put it for back counter.
No police, no make it too. Na gendarme.
Na gendarme man, they don't put it for. They don't lock it. Tomorrow 1 year say that gendarme man either don't transfer it or they don't move it for different site. That's what they ever do for the military. And when they be the way that every the military people they don't know say this so. I don't talk so one sometimes for Malende. It tell me say if he make if something happen, some man touch it, he vex. If he had about vex, if he shoot the man, and if he shoot the man, it could depend on a big man whether they will take it for tribunal or not. And if they go for tribunal, if people don't look at so people say me go here. So that the doctrine that way they get for of them. When they inside a call now, they don't know that doctrine say anything they do away bad, government go back them. And way be wrong, it not be correct. The people and the military people and they not for the civilians. And any man will take responsibility. If the civilian make error, he will take responsibility. That's why they will go lock them up. Or they will take themselves for court, for judge them, for the act and do them. So too for the military people them. I never see how they really openly judge military people them and punish them for the wrong to the wrong do. And because of that, when you see some of them they behave the way they behave, you don't see how we don't see some story how we happen for Babu Sam, where he's a uniform man, I think we slap some teacher for class and what they do after. Even for the one here, but what the government do after. Government not openly knows this one that such don't have the one the public look the public don't say true what the government know not true. No, it didn't like say instead the law they cover the military people they for the action they do them, and now what else of they do the way they do them, because normally if that military man not to say if I do anything funny here I'll be locked up or if you move my work, you know go do that thing you do them. You know go do them. And the government they tell me say the military personnel the way they don't train and are professionals. When we talk about professional, I'm not a person where he know a job very well. But believe myself, any professional training, it get ethics, it get discipline. And I don't know why professionals them they don't lose their ethics, they don't lose their discipline. Way I know say when you go meet up people that as me I talk about here, when they fight, I be so when if you enter for day, you should go for disperse the crowd. I don't know how far whether they enter the mimbo, it drunk or whatsoever. I don't understand what will happen.
Now someone has one side that way some people them for corner they will talk say they like say before one come maybe he be already spoil. I saw the talk and maybe they like say he be already spoil.
Normally
so for Sika that one too, some people they surely talk say nothing that.
I went for dreaming boy on duty. And also for doing for work. If you want dreaming, but tell you for the off work. You know, so for dreaming, but even go to the extent of drunk way, for work. So that all are the things where the government they need for put them straight in place, because this type of situation that now how even a lockdown man even at 10 years that person don't lost a pikin. And so like the breadwinner for that family.
And he believe behind small pikin.
And he live behind two small pikin. And a woman. How would that woman, that pikin, and he prepare them? How do I mean? So person there for life is a family way, ambassador way. If that man lost, if that man fit there for family, then you so but if he lost, that family if he die quickly because of that man. So no. So government need to take strict action, because what some military people they do outside here, if they not being under discipline, it will cause more problem for this our country.
Now, if you be under, if now you be the person where the local the kind of situation, then maybe if I ask you say what if you do for that person, like Kasingo, you begin now which kind of Kasingo after the kind of
well, if I been a minister of defense, for which you have done and say what
maybe we would talk directly for if Galas Etoga when I the local
them. I will move uniform for skin for make us say next time me not do kind of action again.
You move uniform for skin and say you no go work like uniform man.
I feel move uniform for some number of I feel they feel suspend me for some. They say even 6 months. Over up the salary.
Where salary come on?
Yes, so that when you don't get salary for dreaming, you don't get salary for chop. You could take a work to serious. You understand? Yes, because if you anything will get punishment. If you don't get punishment for anything, you don't get discipline for anything. You don't feel worker. So if it might be a big man, I will move around uniform for skin first. Me there for households on 6 months like normal civil and so. You don't get no salary. Me shit off for quite a fine, and then it goes not to say if I come now, I put that uniform now, I'm gonna take my work now serious.
All right, we go left for that palaver when we talk Asha for that family for side for Galim. We go take una just now. We go for side for place where they call them say Bakassi for Bakassi side. We talk back this waka way this so. Delegate, regional delegate for sick people them in Mekam for that side, so for inside the Bakassi, they call it Dr. Ebongo Zax, he be turned back for that side, so for Bakassi after this cholera sick, he be come out where all people they be talk about Sabi Seb say inside the cholera sick, I will talk as with Dr. Ebongo Zax, he go them, he try for go talk and go back with medicine and the team for people the way he work with them, and they be first up now for IKEA, now for night they land. But after they come up for IKEA 2, they come up for that side, they continue for Waka. Sabi say the sick, according to which way they talk, palava water where they get for drink and we get for clean. Now one big problem that when they cry, even as they go give medicine, they say Bakassi people them, they no get water for drink. Sabi say the cholera is start now for place where they call them say Ida Bato. And according to talk, where it is so big man for sick people them for Southwest, Dr. Ebongo Zax he talk, so now they don't get case them for the cholera sick around 300 cases them where they don't get them, then they don't 20 people them they don't die for this sick, and even 10,000 people a day where they don't already give them vaccination. And Sabi say the cholera he come up for a dabato, he don't already work as he reach for place where they call them say combo 18D and combo abetimo, so Tori enter we here and also the talk all man the fear na fear now say me the sick you know continue for work. But one of the big problem where these people them get na palava water where they no get better water for drink and Sabi say for Sika the one we get even divisional officer they like the one for Isangelewe E2 he don't already start for sensitize he own people them medicine where Dr. Ebongo Zax he carry and go for Bakassi now for say me they use and continue for local to make this sick you know waka go for different side them for that side. So for Bakassi as I talk he start now for Ida Bato, but just now he did for combo abedimo as well here and combo 18D as we Tori enter for we here. So all man now he fear na say make no continue for waka. So Oga DOSSF for Isangele too he be try for meet up the population for talk for them palava this cholera where he don't come out, but Sabi say they give medicine, they leave medicine for back. One of the big problem where they for inside this place now this palava for dirty. Now in that Reverend said the see person they no get place for shit, the shit now just for corner water. Now for the same that water way when water can carry and go, they can't carry water for drink, water for wash, water for do all things. So when they continue for the shit for corner water, now they cannot think to they get them sick. So people them for Bakassi as well here, they lack water, they lack light, and they no get better thing the bet. We sabi say Bakassi, when you want even call Bakassi, na place where better thing than they come up for day?
Well, Ambassador, better play better thing they come up for day, but I don't think say the government know what better thing they come for Bakassi, because when you know say some better thing comes from particular place, you go fix the place fine. You know, so if you go for most of this small seaport them and towns around sea there, they get almost the same phenomenon, same characteristics, the same how do you call them, habits or custom or tradition. For like if you go for my better fishing port and the rest, you just go and say so. They don't get the water, even for Cap Cameroon here, they don't get water. And I believe the government responsibility for go mix say, go dig, see if they fit dig borehole. And then dig, make this tank, put small like engine, they push the water side of that tank, and then they purify the water, and you know, so that at least the people they get small clean water for drink. It got better because for sea people they live for this type of leeway, they say people they wait there for black bush for those in those days time live in this modern war. So government need to play a very central role for make and say it help the people them for this area, meet them get a good water. For God give them medicine now where they don't get cholera, need be this because you can't give medicine now. How many of them get the medicine? How many of them sanitation be very important. You need to sensitize the people them, not only sensitize them about drinking of good waters, good wash your hand before you chop, you know, how to dispose their diseases and the rest. You also need for help them for make government come in for fix them good toilet, fix them play where they fish on the shit for their para, the shit for the make them maybe distant away from play where they carry water and the rest. Because honestly from this town from this place them. Why they go to buy tangi go town for them because it be very impossible if you hold water for that kind of place. You need to know how they state of the water day. And apart from that one, maybe other corolla, different kind of illnesses they sick the way they come up for that kind of place where good they don't get good hospitals. Those places most of them don't get good hospitals. And so small one places in the way, even if small hospital in there. We side the medicine there for the hospital because it be very difficult sometimes for carry hospital, even for carry medicine them cross. And sometimes if the medicine they be very expensive also for buy them. And people in the way like how because of my better, I meet some family where the man get almost 8 picking them. I ask the man say all the 8 picking them, you need to send them for school. No money go school. What do you think about it? Say water that me go for water. Now the man said that. And when you go for water, you see, you talk so one they shit for water there, so when they jump inside boat, so one they just shift jump inside boat, all that type of stuff. So we must go to study the habit for the people, the environment for the people, how they behave, their characteristics, them, the way they behave, their tradition, their culture, and then see how government come in for help them, for making sure they get good water, they get good place to physics. Because if you go make small good toilet them, at least sensitize all of them for the go for that toilet, they go ease themselves, the people will look nice. They'll get water for drink, and they'll get the people put their physics there, because the two things that way they make them sick the kako quick. Because when you know even the chop and so now fine thing, we may chop chicken for fine. We feel, but we don't go through a better place. It will be see back our skin. So that the most important thing in that way, government and the medical officials them to so for sensitize the population and then give them provision, help them, make them get thing way the place is the way they feel physics, the way they feel shit, and the place them two way they feel get good water for drink.
Now, Reverend, we talk palava this Bakassi, we sabi saying governor don't do plenty thing that he don't do small thing them for inside way, maybe they put them, he don't help some people them for that side, but plenty they talk say when they look this Bakassi, time way will be the fight, so one take back that Bakassi will be checked say by now, Bakassi for don't be like Douala, maybe. For secreting the inside?
Not true, Ambassador. Every Mississippi time we fight Bakassi say wanted Bakassi say Bakassi na Cameroon whatsoever. I will see by now. Sometimes we don't get road the way it don't link directly either from Limbe or from Mundemba or whatsoever. I will just say Bakassi go like a city. But you know, for a country, they say our authority them, they only fight some place now for team where they will gain. Then for half or make and many people them profit for the place. You see, now the problem that we get on today, because Bakassi also different kind of state now, so will be well. So all those medication, when they will get for medication, all those type of things, you know, help the people because they don't cultivate a lifestyle. You need to change it because if you get good roads where you link Bakassi, you get good facilities where you link Bakassi, good schools and good other things. Then you can make the lifestyle of the people go change. The mindset will change, the mentality will change. You will attract also people the way they don't be used to for live a town, for also come kind of place and for also develop the place more and more. And life to make the place will be well. So government get a central role for play because if only for take Bakassi, keep them, now for take Bakassi, you fix them to make Bakassi find way. Even the people that stay for the land, the place, they go enjoy them. One of the things they waste some time, I don't know what you do for the man or the government. I don't know whether if you say people of Bakassi need be Cameroonians or how I don't understand myself because If we know that Cameroonians, then we know for me the place may be good or what in English say inhabited for them. Where the fish stay for they find without no problem.
Okay. All right, we go left that chapter with the prayer say they are sweet they give medicine for that people them for Bakasi, for Sai, for Idabato, Kumbo, Abedimo, Kumbo, Itindi. Say that medicine go help and that cholera palava, they go kick and come out for that zone quick. We go left chapter for sick, we go take una turn back for political capital, we headquarter for country. Yawinde for talk this provoke to binet people them inside market for Mokolo. Them say they be provoked inside this week. Their big problem now security guard them whether they can't take their money all time. This security guard them as we been put the talk, they take their money 500 for look what they are in them and ticket. Sometime when school one start, they say they pay 3,000 after the same security put them come they can ask now 5,000. They say they want use them for buy mimbo for a commissioner. Whether now which commissioner they want buy mimbo no ask me. But they been put the talk say place it wrong for sick that one they beg say me they can take a 2,000 on top the 2,000 they will the wait say the security people they get for can't take their money they no come after they come na fight it can happen so they give one person big eye for that side so for inside Mokolo where it be then a big fight as well the security people they camp can assisting them so one of the big bag where these people them for side for Mokolo market they be the bag they been people them now for same governor it try for look something as well they talk say do one day they say through them for opposite side they know the worry them but that people them the security people they only come worrying at them say they pay money on top the money where they pay them all time their cargo them they also lost so they be the beg na back on top this palava usabi say Cameroon na palava for a person where use he hate he use and fine he go chop you will no use a hate fine you been a person where you don't lost it now this case where it happen for Mokolo market security people they can ask money for being people them 500 na normal money where they pay them all time they sabi or Tuesday them but after they say pay money for back to school for picking or turn back for school 3,000 after 5,000 say the wise and buy a member for commissioner when they put the delay after they come for can system them fight now they kind of power them that we like them for country.
Well, Ambassador, if we are put up the run, she don't for chair, no one come out, they should the fight chair, and so amount to the fight chair because inside the whole capital for Yaoundé, for see this kind of thing they happen, and the government need to even come intervene for CIV solve the matter. It just tell how lawlessness our country be, because we know for country where we know say this so all this over according to laws, according to rules, according to policies, and then you see a market, any market where they build, I believe and say you so forget the head. Like how they call say market head, the head boy for market, person where they control the director where they control the market, the one for council, the one for market, the one the representative where they represent all the market people there, and so will be a cordial, harmonious relationship between them, and they work together. Well, we see for the whole Yaoundé, this kind of thing they happen. It baffle me. Who's would they go? Who's would they go? Because I don't know if the thing say this woman the way they manage for setting that small chop them. They go plug money on our tree for being a they get family too for way ambassador the way they feed them. They get picking them to they send them for school. They get other things and where they go for meet them for other families and social issues they go for meet them up. And if the other people can exploit them for getting them money in the name of keeping security, will do one, and they say they can't take money from commissioner. You look at it, so other people today for back where they support the people they do the way they do and why they do what they do. And that person to the government because that money can't talk an empty talk. It means some person to the government for back way. I don't know what kind of commissioner way they do and one their own commissioner on a one way for police on a gendarme or what kind of commissioner they go to. I don't know but I believe I say some person there for back way. It so play a key role for stop this thing, but instead the promoter. Now why that way they think they go ahead? And it be a shameful thing for say sort of thing happens on the time way. Now in this modern time, see the kind of market first of all, see the kind of market how market first this on the. It be deplorable. It be something so shameful where government so for work hard for make us say kind of even can be exposed to the public, not to talk of the level where they fight. See them, they have, they suffer. They manage a small gary with their own picking and the family them, and then this kind of thing happen. It be very sad for see and see the other people don't get wound. We know because of the atrocity. I believe I say government never come in, bring justice. They are country ambassador. They ever talk about peace. Who make peace? Who make peace? But man tell say before peace won't come, justice must be. But justice must be. We must be in justice first. When we be in justice, peace will reign. Yes.
Okay. Now, last another one we'll get for talk. Now, so people there, they be the vex. This one now work people them for company where they call them say Razel. Now for Garua side, they will work people them. It already make around 1 week today. Yes, 1 week for Sika say they be vex. Saturday don't pass. That Saturday today make 1 week with this work people they be the vex. For Sika palava for money where they never pay them for them. The day so take 2 months where they never pay them for them. People there they sabi Razel. Now company says where it is so it the lookout company where the lookout road them and they work just now for that side for Garua. They be one of the company that they work for say make fine road them they come out for that side for Garua as well Garua said it go the happen it go the talk come good for stranger them where they go answer present for Mandamba where go the happen for 2021 but just now they work people they be vexed they say 2 months salary day where they never take them Cameroon and Palava for salary we this also continue for talker.
Ambassador, this country no go cease for amaze me because the authorities of the country they say most of the way they for up as they get their money for feed their pockets, enjoy their lives, put them for their bank account. They don't get time for the voters them, for the people them. Because I quite remember I don't see a news where people are sleeping for prime minister office, a front office where they be struggling for their part of their money, where they don't get money. I mean, I don't know what way the government they do. I don't know what's the responsibility of the government. The government didn't say they don't get time for the people for the population the way they things where they feel where they talk say they there for guide them for protect them. They did that for they work now for them. They don't get time. It didn't say they don't get until the way interest in the interest that way they give them money and for their family. Now they don't get time for human because I don't think say we give them for this type of Cameroon way company like that one they go and say the people they go on strike go and borrow money. I mean it be a shameful thing. It be a shameful thing. I don't see even government try to look into that matter. When they don't leave and me continue to like that, they go look into that matter because those people too they get families. They get people they go develop for them go work. They know say they want to feed their families. They get they want to do the money, and it will be somehow painful for say this so you don't go want money and therefore solve a problem and then the problem there where they aggravate even money not need solve them where the money never subside where they don't want to give you the money and the person where you hold the money you solve your own problem too to go. So we so for look and say those government so for looks into this matter. For this issue of people them because you don't let that Razel. In many companies they even don't see other time for tell you attention of them very media where put up on Jombe they will go on strike because banana company researchers they go on strike because money not there. Security people they go on strike. Many people them they want to citizens they don't go on strike because of money. Who said the money they go? We see one big man, one minister is with 200 million in his pocket with his back. You see the one where they borrow money. I don't understand who side this our country to go. Wait, they let people and say well, so we need for do transition for our leadership. But leadership they really need. Sometimes the way you work they don't tire. You need to change. We need to change our leadership. Our leadership they don't tire. We not to do one of the so our government hate them all. They don't tire. We need to change them. We bring new government hate them where they will help your country move forward.
Now, since we dey for this palava for Garua, since we dey talk palava for Garua, sabi say a problem today as we Ahmad, a president, na the look on Damba for Africa. It too dey try for talk say the check say date for Mandamba for Cameroon, June, July we don't choose am that date. It go show say if they happen down Damba for Cameroon, it go be in a big trouble for Sika palava climate. Na time we rain it the fall. Now it the check for bring am back for January and February as well it used to be. If na you the idea wey they want bring am you like am or you want am because it's services okay now plenty work they do will see get for do am even as well they concentrate plenty for on top feeding.
Well, Ambassador, I believe and say it's a good decision for help.
You never take the decision yet?
No, I think na good idea. Na good idea where you don't check am too fine because truly too when football they go to that kind of racism, many people will feel. Many people go watch the football match. I go cause and to even the country says no get money. People also will sell, get some money, no go sell. But how ready we will be for receive that way? Because road problem, we get problem for road facilities not even for the water here. Road no day. All this was so everyone come today and will charge. We road the us one enters also some guy will carry me enters also chai. Now they can play where the one make Namandamba. The mindset talks then they say big country better they change leader them for the country because the country don't spoil. For this road where they pass for in the camp for here. So you see this, so we get problem for many things. They fuse the way they talk say they go up to that time when they talk that time.
No, but more not talk. When we look at the way we work them for the field that they go, it they like say we don't concentrate over for field. Then we don't forget roads, we don't forget hotel, we don't forget hospital them. But for field, we fit talk say thing that they work a fine.
Ambassador.
Apart from that, we get problem for field for Olembe, but if the field don't.
Ambassador, I follow news the other day. So say the other field, they still put the one, they put one.
No, the only few we get problem for now will be Sabina Olembe, where they even change the work people them for day. Now different people that they do the work. Now piscine start. Now Maggie now they continue. Now the only side that will get problem for Douala here the work. They go if you go for the Douala field.
And it's now, but the people say they want to go on with it.
But the problem as well don't talk.
Now the timeline. Now the timeline even matter because that last time we quite remember that last time we one host African Nation Cup. They talk of host them. They begin last that time they go hand stadium. Where by now, so talk about Power Stadium begin now. Every day they work for the game because so hand them. But now they talk about how they still work. So Cameroon be country where anything happen. The physical can't say so small ones still remain way now so. And I don't know if you see the roads them. First of all, I wrote them. First of all, the space. Look now. Leave Douala now. Leave Bonaberi. We get and charge. Calculate say if the road, if the population will come in, so the man can watch the man that other country inside the pass. Secondly, go for airport for here. Go for they call and say what non glacé. Now they come for airport. Around airport so for be well tart. Where if some visitor talk say me you don't come out small for quarter. You go see, but go see the road very bad. No, I mean if it deplorable. So can for front here. I don't know what the government think. When we hear the government president talk so grand ambition, we feel on that. Me and feel on saying a developmental project for the country. We don't see by now. We don't see good road them. We don't get 4 lanes them, 5 lanes them for road them. We don't see road expand. I don't see they don't better school. They don't be fine now. We don't get Carabos school. Is that Douala? We don't get hospital. We don't be one side. We don't make no day. We see by now. We don't get things away. You don't can find. We don't look and say at least how many between the southern Cameroonian and the eastern Cameroonians them will live well. We don't look and say the selection going to be for the all quarter they do things and so we do we don't see a lot of good things will not happen. But it's how we do. Now I can't understand say that ambition when they begin to come. Now even an assimilation process. And even been another developmental project because now you go for it be a shameful thing, ambassador. For say we get road problems in Cameroon. When we get tar, we get everything. We get company to produce cement. We get anything for develop a road by our own self. Even foreign company itself. But today we still suffer for all that. Even inside do Yaoundé. So now one of visitor can say Yaoundé. Talk say Yaoundé this. He says one man visit Cameroon to say Yaoundé they like a big village, and that's true. Because the developmental process is not going. The road they still be small, they still be rough road the whole day. It's like this minimum.
All right.
I believe I say we still get a long time for Hoda man by.
And before we come out, maybe we'll talk this palaver too for Douala Seaport. Sabise Administrative Court for Douala here a council book where Douala Seaport people that we don't sign with till when a Switzerland company where we get for takeover from Bolloré. The council that book yesterday or 2 days ago for inside Douala here. That one too we don't be not too be the drag plenty.
Yes. I just want to talk say this so we country just so they claim say we'll do politics, but we're going to be very careful. You know, say the only politics if you look at the worldscape, the global political landscape for the world, you feel only boast now when you've been a person where you be independent, where if you believe your own way, if you manufacture your own goods by your own self, if you produce good the way if you feed your population, you get things the way if you do them by your own self, if you make medicine for your own self, now that one the way you feel begin the proud for your own country, say you feel can make them, but when they make also will switch. I believe also because the engagement will switch engagement for the problem with about Southern Cameroon and the wider way. Sometimes they want to take that one, they will take up a whole switch to for Ngomomo. That way they want to look up. But okay. We give a look at to say those countries also they also get their own friends and way they also get powers them. Cameroon they produce nothing Cameroon they produce some nothing they Cameroon feel proud say I do I think it's one for the world without the world and South Africa feel proud say without if you hold oil world will get shortage for the whole world. All right. Cameroon will hold if you hold even granite for the still hungry for the side.
All right.
So the need for sit down, some will look on their politics where they do them and do things the way it benefit the citizens for the country, not for them when they on top.
Okay. If you look at time, it shows say my time for you don't finish. But before we come out, We get this photo for we before. Now some Mami Simo Fotsojan, as they call it. Mami we he don't lost since. Maybe man I think go help you for send me that photo. You don't see that Mami. Sabi say that Mami lost now since for October. Since October we hear say come up for loom. He go from Konsamba side before. Since that time family people they never fit for see that Mami Simo ne Fotsojan as they call it. Fotso ne Simogen and like that. Now the Mami that as one of the Siam we they so it don't lost and October month. So the family for the Mami they beg just now say they want end the year for see their Mami. So you if you help them for Sabisa with this their Mami a day. That number where the Siam for before tele 677-141-217 699-257-26 697-212-301. Now the number that where if it for call the family the beg say if you don't see their Mami try for call them. No play them 419 they be serious they want really see their Mami don't lost since for October moon. So the kini they say any man if you help them big dash it wait them for inside this arraignment. Now so we see country for as so the thing be happen for inside the week and Sabi Sepsen and last one this we will go meet up for 2019 PIDGIN News Debate. We go surely meet up again if Papa God help for 2020. I want to say Happy New Year for you in advance, Reverend Christian, and thank you.
Happy New Year to Ambassador and come with God bless we as we enter 2020. I want to wish Happy New Year for my wife and my picking the other day for they watch me now and all the counselors for Kumba. And everyone way you know me and I know you, and all our viewers and where they view PIDGIN News Debate. Okay. Say Happy New Year for all.
Alright, Farrell Bunya, we get Francis Boyon, Malise, and Nadine. They make and say make things they happen fine. If you know before for look way for Sunday sometime, una fish you down for before tele, una go see to it happen. Una hold on tight, sote for Monday.